Hey guys, good evening to all of you. Time is around 8:30 here, 8:30 p.m. in Dhaka, Bangladesh. I decided to do a couple of episodes for you. Both of them gonna be individual reviews, and I believe they're both Middle Eastern houses. Okay, so these things are initial impression. I will re-review them in time, perhaps. But usually, what I do is when I get a fragrance, I like to share my initial thoughts because if they're very impressive or interesting. Yesterday, you saw me doing review on that new Club de Nuit, the precious fragrance, which was the initial impression based on 2 hours of wearing. So these things need to be worn, in future, so I can give you full update after wearing them full. So right now, let's do the first one. This is Al Haramain fragrance, and this is called Lavender Launch. Okay, so this is a tester unit that I got from a page called USB, and these things are new. I don't know if they just launched. I did not check. I think this thing is not on Fragrantica yet, but they have the rest of the lavender, like lavender. There's a rose, the original lavender, lavender intense, lavender night, lavender femme. I think blanche. I covered those. I think I covered four. So there are more in the line. So they're all arriving in Bangladesh in time. If I buy them, I will review them. So in the tester box, you'll see they put a tick mark. So there is also lavender grapefruit in this line, lavender iris, and lavender cell or CL. I don't know. So these things, CL or CL. So these things are gonna be available soon. But if you buy a full packaging, they're gonna be like a big box, like other lavender. So there's like sort of like a wooden plasticky box. These presentations are not so great, and if you buy them retail, they're gonna cost you a lot of money, at least 80, $100. If you buy testers like this, I paid around under $45. Okay, so this bottle, I have seen a review from one of these ladies. I forgot her channel name, but she's such a wonderful lady. She covers a lot of these perfumes. So she did cover this one, and I think a couple others. And there's another French or Latin review. I haven't understood that, but this is, I think, one of the rare, like lesser reviews. Okay, this is the bottle. I was wearing this as a scent of the afternoon. Follows just the same, and it's a fingerprint magnet. I'm sorry about that. It looks very nasty when you hold it all over. It have fingerprint, and this thing's outer layer. You have to do a lot of this, wiping. You need to keep a cloth with you. So basically, the same bottle as Al Haramain Lavender. The original one was a Creed, uh, uh, Creed, Creed Aventus clone, and then they made intense version, which was intensified version, similar juice. The blanche one was something like Silver Mountain Water, and then Lavender Femme was Creed for her. Creed. Sorry, I'm a little bit. I think after the walk and everything, I'm a little bit, yeah, lost. So if you know Aventus for her, that is a clone, Lavender Femme, and the last one I did was Lavender Night with an K. That one was Green Eye Street clone. So after a long time, I'm buying this, and I actually blind bought this. There was not many information. The lady who reviewed this, she could not tell what this reminds her of. So I know what this is. It's very familiar. Really nice. I like the grip here. This looks nice. The coloration is nice, and it says Al Haramain. It looks like a very posh if you see from far, like a metallic body and all that. But in time, sometimes these parts, these are plastic, they come off, and the bottle inside is not very solid presentation. But when you buy them, they're okay. No magnetic. The bottle is very difficult. If you have small hands, you'll have hard time spraying this or decanting it. Sprayer is very good. Okay, so I'm wearing this here. Like, let me do a over respray. Very good spread. Sprayer is very nice. Look at that. You can just pressurize. This is better spread than the first few batches of lavender. So when I got this, I heard from her review it's a very citrusy, floral, fruity, like a summery cocktail kind of fragrance, and that caught me. That won me over, and I really want to get the bottle. So when I knocked the page USB, he couldn't even tell me what this is a clone of. They said they don't have the information. The sellers who send it to them, suppliers, they also don't know. So I'm like, oh, okay, let's just take a risk. So $45 for blind buy. It's not a lot, but then yeah, sometimes risk it. So when I received it, I was going out. Okay, this is the story. I was going out. It was warm, like felt like 41 degrees, and it's summer is on. So I suspect this is gonna be fresh. So I picked it up from the delivery guy, and I got instant delivery. I pay for all these instant deliveries because I cannot wait. If you don't want to wait, you pay double for the shipping charges. So I got it, and I left the house, and I went to send some parcels. And then what happened was I sprayed in the car. I put like a. Can you hear me? Yeah, I think you can. Okay, so I sprayed in the car, and I made a sort of like a video. And the moment I sprayed it, the opening was really beautiful. When you spray this, it has this beautiful, amazing lemon, very beautiful lemony citrusy, and you get a hint of green apple, and then again pineapple-ish. But also because of the color, you may feel like there's going to be a kiwi note. Not really, but it has this fruity. Let me fix the mic. Yeah, I think it was wobbling, and then I don't know if you could hear me properly because when I put it here, you cannot hear me anyway. So this thing, when I put it on, I got all those citrus fruits, which I also got in Lavender Blanche, okay, and then original Lavender, and then Lavender Femme. So it gave me like a burst of three openings of three different Lavenders, okay. At that point, just after 5 minutes, no, not 5 minutes, after 50 seconds, I could tell this is very similar to one of the previous releases, which is Lavender Blanche. And I got a little bit skeptical. Not skeptical. I was like, hmm, is this very different or what is this? Because it smells like a familiar release. It doesn't smell like a brand new release. Okay, so when I smelled it, it has that similar DNA of Silver Mountain Water by Creed, Milice Imperial, and then on top of that, they put some nice citrus, lemon, fruity notes. Their fruity notes are very nice. Their fruity citruses are very nice in this, very summery. And you will enjoy this because it's more wearable version of those Creed fragrances. Honestly speaking, Silver Mountain Water comes with a tea note. Milice Imperial has this kind of a watermelon accord, but for some reason the ambergris, both of them, make it for me not really all day wearing. Silver Mountain Water is good, but Millicim, I did not really like it. So this thing, it will give you that Sean John Unforgivable, Rasa Zenteba, Al Haramain, Always Someday, and then Arma Derby Clubhouse Blanche, okay, and then Lavender Blanche, which is a Silver Mountain Water clone. This will give you the feel of that. So I feel the 85% of the juice is similar to that Blanche. And I did tell my brother, whose page I got it from, Ifran Bhai, that this is a clone of those fragrances. And it's not really a brand new fragrance. They just kind of did a trick on you, like not you, like customers, that it is sort of like almost the, like not identical, but 10-15% different. But it reminds me of that Lavender Blanche. So they sort of transferred the juice here. And I did not see why would they do that. There's not really much twist in it apart from the opening. So it is, performance wise, it's good. When I wore it 6.5 hours, I could detect it longevity on my shirt, skin combined. But since it's very hot and humid, this fragrance is not doing like 10 hours plus. Usually I get with Lavender line. Lavender Intense lasts on me like 14-15 hours. A very strong, very long projecting fragrance. This thing is good projection, but as the name suggests, fresh, it is more on the citrusy, sweet, floral side. So the florals are not really very masculine. It is a unisex style perfume like Creed fragrances. So if you like Milice Imperial, if you do like Silver Mountain Water, and you like a lot of citruses up top, you would like this, okay? And there's like not much complaint. It's a very nice citrus. The lemon note always stays. It does not get to that point that it becomes cloying, okay? So it feels like the right fragrance to wear in this warm weather. But the thing is, nice thing is this green. They had so much potential to do with this fragrance. I wish they added like a kiwi note. That would give me some happiness, right? So I am not 100% happy that I got this blind buy and it gone right. Yeah, I like it. I have something similar to this, but it is nothing new in my collection. So in that way, a little bit disappointed. Al Haramain, do better. Okay, I'm sorry to say this. Sometimes I am not really up for Al Haramain a lot because sometimes their presentation, and especially Al Haramain is owned by Bangladeshi owner, and here they're selling as a foreign product and their prices are so high. Nobody wants to pay their retail price for Al Haramain because you can get those from other pages like 1/3 of the price, literally. So don't buy this from Al Haramain Bangladesh. Try to get this from, I got this from USB, UK shopping from BD. You can get any other page. They'll give you good, see, 45 versus $150. That's the difference, okay? So Lavender, Fraiche or Fresh, for uniqueness, I'm giving this a 0, okay? Sorry for that. That this basically is a repackaging version of Lavender Blanche with more citruses, but performance is good. Those are not an issue, just that they did the trick on us, okay? So overall, creativity wise, it does not get any mark from me. I'm giving this fragrance for performance, for overall value, about the bottle, I'm giving a 7 out of 10, okay? So check it out. This is Lavender Fraiche by Al Haramain. Thank you so much for watching. The next one is going to be interesting though, okay? Check it out. Take care. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.